We know their voices, songs that poured out of radios in kitchens, jukeboxes in roadside diners, and dashboards glowing on late-night drives. They were the soundtrack of America. But when the crowds disappeared, when the stage lights dimmed, and the tour buses stopped rolling, what did these legends drive? Tonight, we're stepping off the stage and into the driver's seat. From pink Cadillacs to racing stock cars, from humble pickups to luxury cruisers, this is Behind the Wheel, what America's music legends drove. No American star was more closely tied to automobiles than Elvis. Before the world knew his name, he scraped together enough money to buy his first used Cadillac, a symbol that he had finally made it. Not long after, he was buying them by the handful. The most famous of all was the pink Cadillac, a massive luxury cruiser, soft seats, endless chrome, a rolling palace. It wasn't just for show. Elvis gave cars away to friends, family, sometimes even strangers who caught his attention. Rolls Royces, Cadillacs, Mercedes limousines. His garage became a museum of horsepower and superstardom. To Elvis, cars weren't just transportation, they were freedom, success, proof that the kid from Mississippi had outrun every doubt in his past. When he pulled up, everyone knew royalty had arrived. Johnny Cash projected danger, black clothes, booming voice, songs about prisons and outlaws. But offstage, he leaned toward something far calmer. Later in life, he preferred roomy luxury sedans, vehicles that could glide down highways in silence. Earlier years meant practical pickups, road-weary touring cars, machines built to survive long southern routes and endless miles between shows. It fit him perfectly. The outlaw on stage, the reflective traveler behind the wheel. Sometimes, the most intimidating voices in music just wanted a smooth ride home. Few stories in music history are as haunting as Hank Williams' last journey. He traveled constantly in the early 1950s, riding in large sedans as winter highways stretched endlessly ahead. In January of 1953, he was being driven to a New Year's concert in Ohio. In the back seat of a Cadillac limousine, the singer lay sick and exhausted. When the car stopped hours later, Hank Williams was gone, only 29 years old. The vehicle that once symbolized luxury and success became part of American music legend forever. For Hank, the road gave him fame. And in the end, it carried him into history. Buddy Holly was young, sharp-dressed, forward-thinking. A rock and roll pioneer with the world opening in front of him. He gravitated toward stylish, late 1950s American cars, shiny sedans, modern curves, bold grills, the kinds of vehicles that screamed optimism, new highways, new sounds, new futures. He was only beginning to enjoy the rewards of success when tragedy cut his story short. But in those final months, Buddy drove like someone who believed tomorrow was going to be even bigger. While some stars chased luxury, Willie Nelson went the opposite direction. He's long been known for living lightly, traveling in modest vehicles, well-used sedans, and pickups that carried more character than polish. Tour buses became second homes. Older rides stuck around long after newer ones could have replaced them. To Willie, movement mattered more than flash, a highway, a guitar, another town waiting at the end of the road. His transportation reflected his music, unfussy, honest, free. George Jones' relationship with vehicles produced one of country music's most infamous tales. During a troubled period in his life, legend has it he once climbed aboard a riding lawnmower to make a short trip to buy alcohol. After his wife hid the car keys, It became part of country music folklore. Funny, tragic, unforgettable. In better times, he owned Cadillacs and pickups like many successful performers of the era. But that lawnmower story, that's the one fans never forgot. Sometimes the road to the liquor store becomes a legend of its own. Roy Orbison wasn't flashy. Behind those dark glasses and operatic vocals was a reserved, thoughtful soul. His tastes reportedly leaned toward large American luxury sedans, cars that moved softly through traffic, isolating the driver from noise and chaos. It suited him. Smooth ride, muted engine hum. A cocoon for a man whose voice filled stadiums, but who preferred silence between the notes. Marty Robbins didn't just like cars, he raced them. In the late 1960s, he entered NASCAR events, competing on real tracks against seasoned professionals. Stock cars, roaring engines, high bank turns, while most singers were relaxing between tours. Marty strapped on a helmet. He once joked that racing cost him more money than music ever made. But he loved it too much to stop. A country balladeer with gasoline in his veins. That contrast alone makes him one of the most fascinating drivers in American music history. Pink Cadillacs, quiet cruisers, racing machines, old pickups. These weren't just cars, they were mirrors. Reflections of success, struggle, freedom, and personality. For America's music legends, the road wasn't just how they reached the next stage. It was part of the story. The same highways their fans drove, the same headlights cutting through darkness. And maybe that's why these cars still fascinate us. Because somewhere, on a long stretch of empty road, with the radio low and the dashboard glowing, it still feels like they're riding along with us,